the serene waters of the stunning Pangong Tso, located at a height of 14,000 feet. For the last 130 days or so, its northern bank has been a battle zone where Indian and Chinese soldiers are facing each other. Now, the Chinese have opened up another front. Its southern bank, where the peace has held between the two countries since 1962. In the intervening night of 29th and 30th August, a large contingent of the PLA tried to ingress into Indian territory at the southern banks. Army surveillance picked up their movement and troops were quickly mobilized to occupy positions that the Chinese had their eyes on. In a rare statement, the Indian Army called the Chinese move provocative. It read, and I quote, "PLA troops violated the consensus arrived at and carried out provocative military movement to change the status quo. Indian troops preempted this and took measures to strengthen our positions and thwart Chinese intentions." The Chinese, as expected, have denied that they have crossed the LAC.
中国边防部队一贯严格遵守实际控制线，从未越线活动。两国边防部队一直就现地问题保持着沟通。
While military and diplomatic level talks continue to diffuse the standoff in 3 friction points in eastern Ladakh, why are the Chinese opening up another front? General D.S. Huda has served as the Northern Army commander and knows the area well. He says this is the Chinese hardening their stand.
The Chinese ambassadors clearly said, at least about Pangong Tso, that this is their understanding of where their traditional border lies. So what we are seeing is actually not a desire to sort out this process, despite whatever verbally they may be saying. But there's certainly, what I can make out, is a hardening of position on their side.
Unlike in Galwan, there were no clashes or physical contact between Indian and Chinese soldiers in the southern banks at Pangong Tso. But the Chinese have not gone back despite the Indians occupying their positions. It is clear they are looking to create trouble. India has pumped in extra troops in the area. The assessment is that there will be a serious escalation on the ground once the campaigning season begins in October.
Not only do we need to accept that all is not well, I think we need to take a hard look at our own sort of national strategy on how we are dealing with it. I hear some talk about let's keep the military options off the table. I don't think we should do that.
India's surveillance in eastern Ladakh now has tactical depth to detect any movement on the Chinese side. But the army's reading is that the Chinese will open fresh fronts not just in Ladakh but in Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh as well. India is prepared both for the enemy's intentions and the enemy's capabilities. Reporting for CNN News 18, I'm Shreya Dhondial.